beer of the future is here, ladies and gentlemen. What we have here is a beer that is supposedly drank in 2030. Now it's 2025, I know 5 years off, but still. Now let me explain before I get into the details. I have two of these beers. I've been aging one since about 3-4 years ago, and I still haven't cracked it open. It's still aging in its box. It's doing well. And I bought this one literally the other day, and this is a fresh one that I'm going to review because I was curious. So this beer here is MMXXX, and this is a barley wine from Brewdog, brewed in Scotland. And if we turn it around, hey, nice touch, right? 10% barley wine. There's your cap. So it says a 10-year beer. So basically the idea of this is you're supposed to age this beer for 10 years and then drink it. The box is the same, black, white, so on. And here we have a countdown from all the years to 10. And you also get a leaflet for this, and this beer was basically made for the climate change. I'll skip over it, but basically on the white side they're talking about the stages of climate crisis. So number one, it's caused by humans. You get to number 5, it's like the climate change is basically worldwide now. It's harming agriculture and we're only going to get worse. And then by number 10 it says we are at a crucial crossroads. Now on the black side it's telling you how to store this beer. Always keep it upright. The dark glass prevents any light refraction from getting through and changing the taste. Humidity, store in low humidity. Never cellar once opened. And then the temperature is ideally 13 or below. Don't refrigerate, and it's made to be said, never leave this beer anywhere you don't want to leave your dog, i.e. somewhere too hot. Do not open before 2030. So again, I've got two of these. There you go. I've got two of these, but I'm opening this one for today because I just wanted to see what it's going to be like. And here's one I poured earlier. So as we can see, it's like a very orangey colour, coppery orange, minimal head. And again, this is a barley wine at 10%, so I'm expecting great things from this. So let's give it a sniff. It smells very florally. There's I think a hint of caramel there. That's a very unique aroma. I don't know what that is. I mean, alright, okay, it's an aroma that I can't pin down. It's very florally, but it's maybe a little bit musky. But again, we're going to come back in another 5 years to review this because I've been aging my one for a lot longer. I've been aging mine for at least 3 or 4 years now. So by the time this goes out, obviously, yeah, I'm going to open this one on the date on 2030. So stay tuned for that. But here we go then. Right, cheers everyone. 3:30. Now that's interesting because that's not as harsh as I thought that was going to be. I was sitting here thinking this is going to be a very harsh beer. Kind of smoking 50 a day, that rough, round the edges, husky kind of beer. But that's actually very smooth. It's very gentle. And the weird thing is, unlike a barley wine, you get a lot of alcohol in the barley wine, you get a lot of hops on the barley wine. And I'm going to compare that to Sierra Nevada's Bigfoot. But this is different class to Sierra Nevada Bigfoot. This is the opposite end of that. Sierra Nevada's very hoppy, very out there. This is not. This is very shy, timid. I've got lots of stone fruit coming in, peaches, apricot, maybe a little bit of a tangerine. The body's really soft, virtually flat. You do get the odd bubble just walking across the tongue, just to give you a little bit of interest. And then it's more of this juicy fruit going on. And then my saliva glands just work, and I just want more. So it's kind of like it activates the saliva glands to make you want to drink more. And it's very gentle, a very gentle beer. And at 10%, I do not taste any alcohol whatsoever. This might as well be alcohol free because that's how good it is. I cannot taste anything at all. And the way that the body sits, it's just soft, it's peachy, it's fruity. Aftertaste again, more of that peach, more of that fruit. You do get a little bit of hop at the end there, midway on the tongue. So literally halfway on your tongue, you get a hop burst. And that is it reminds me of the Le Choff hop, where it just a nice leafy, real hearty, hoppy taste. And I don't know if they're the same as Duvel, where they use the Styrian and I can't remember the other name of the hops, but there's two types of hops they use. But anyway, I don't know if it's the same hops as that because it feels like it, because it gives it a nice little buzz. If I burp, sign of a good beer. But that really is something special. I wasn't expecting it to be this soft. So what would I score this out of 10? As it stands, I'm happy to give that a 10. I think, you know, it's very gentle. There's some nice fruity flavours there. Although it's not a fruit beer, it's a barley wine. But in 5 years' time, I might change my mind. 5 years' time is all we got. We're in 2025 now. I'm going to come back in 2030 and review this again with my aged bottle version. So we'll see what the difference is then. Until then, guys, join me in 10 years' time when I'll be reviewing the beer of the past.